Good afternoon. So what you read on the screen, I have made an attempt to make it as interesting as possible. So I'm talking about something that is coming downstream and then going upstream. And then there are two chapters, algebraic expressions and factorization. So what is the connection? What is the logic behind this? What is upstream? What is downstream? So a river is flowing across the slope of the mountain. That flowing of river is called as downstream. It is coming with the stream is coming downwards. If you go absolutely in the opposite direction, if you have the guts, if you have the courage to swim across the river against the tide, then you're going upstream. What is the connection here? So here what I'm talking about is, should we have x multiplied by x plus 4? X multiplied by, in bracket, x plus 4. So the answer will be x into x is x square and x into 4 will be 4x. This is multiplication which is like going downstream. It is an obvious process. Multiplication is easy for most of us. But doing the exact reverse of it, x square minus plus 4x is equal to, I'll write this as x into x plus this is 4 into x, and then I take x common from both of them and I write x into bracket x plus 4. How do we take common? I take x common, so out of these 2x multiplied, only 1x remains, that is here. I take x common, so out of these two, 4 into x, only x is gone, only 4 remains, so that is here. So it becomes x plus 4. This is exactly opposite of this. From here, we started to multiply and we came this side. Factorization is absolutely going the opposite way. And that is why some students find factorization difficult, because who wants to go upstream? People want to flow with the tide. People don't want to go against the tide. Factorization is like going against the tide of multiplication. That is why factorization is difficult for some students. It is not that difficult, but just the concept can be challenging at the start, at the beginning. Okay, we'll not waste too much time with this. I would like to take one problem like x plus 1 into x plus 3. Now let's multiply this. This is equal to, whenever we have a situation like this, we multiply, we'll keep this bracket, what is inside the bracket will not take into consideration for now. We'll just say x plus 1 multiplied by 1 bracket. So x plus 1 multiplied by bracket is like x multiplied by that bracket. Whatever be inside the bracket, we'll deal with that later on. Plus 1 multiplied by the same bracket. The art of solving the mathematics properly is to keep yourself calm. Do not jump the steps. Do not think about too many things. Solve one step at a time. So the one step is, I take this bracket x plus 1. The second bracket I am not even bothering to check. I am not even bothering to open out. I am not even bothering to think about it. I am only saying that this bracket x plus 1 multiplied by the second bracket. So x into one bracket plus 1 into the same bracket. Then I get x, and I open out the bracket now in this step. X into x is x square plus 3 into x is 3x plus the next part will be 1 into x is x and 1 into 3 is 3. I add them, x square remains as it is, 3x plus x becomes 4x and 3 becomes 3 remains 3. So we get the answer x plus 1 into x plus 3 is equal to x square plus 4x plus 3. This is your chapter algebraic expressions and identities, in which the basic identities or the basic logics of multiplication of different expressions. This is one of the problems in that. Exactly opposite will be a problem in the chapter called as factorization. X square plus 4x plus 3. Now when this problem comes for factorization, you can see that this is what was the answer for the problem of algebraic expression. This answer is the starting point of the problem, is the problem in factorization. And what was the starting point or what was the given problem in algebraic expression will become the answer in this factorization problem. So let's just see this. X square plus 4x plus 3 What are we supposed to do is we have to split the middle term. But how can we split the middle term? I can write 6x minus 2x. I can write 3x plus x. I can write 2x plus 2x, and all of them are equal to 4x. So which of them is right? You have to choose those expressions where the numerical factors, the numerical values, when multiplied together will give you this answer equal to plus 3. या आप उल्टा कर सकते हो. You can do the opposite and you can say कि I will write the factors of 3. The factors of 3 is 3 into 1 or minus 3 into minus 1. These are only two factors possible here. So 3 into 1 and minus 3 and minus 1. And now just find out the sum of these two. So sum of 3 and 1 is 4. Sum of minus 3 and minus 4 is minus 4. So 3 and 1 is 4 and 3 and minus 3 and minus 1 is minus 4. We want the sum to be equal to plus 4. So we select this and we write x square plus 3x plus x plus 3. Now from the first two and the second two, take whatever that you can take as common. यहाँ पे आएगा x in bracket x plus 3 and then we'll have plus 1 in bracket x plus 3. Why did I write 1 here? Because there is nothing common, so I write 1. 1 is common. Because 1 can be multiplied or 1 can be divided with anything. There is no problem with 1. So now I can take x plus 3 and x plus 3. This bracket common. So I will take the bracket common x plus 3 in bracket x plus 1. This is our answer, which was the problem in the starting problem of the algebraic expressions and identities. Stupid are the people who do not get the answer right in case of factorization, because if you don't get the answer right, you should know and you should correct it. The point is, if by mistake, somebody wrote something incorrect and the answer comes out to be x plus 1 into x plus 2, it should be x plus 1 into x plus 3. But in case you miss that, and you by mistake it happens x plus 1 into x plus 2, you can check x into x is x square, x into 2 is 2x, 1 into x is x, and 1 into 2 is 2. And you get the answer x square plus 3x plus 2. Your problem was something else. This multiplication is something else. So obviously the answer was wrong. The answer should have been this. If you got this as the answer, check your steps. Stupid are the people who cannot get the right answer in factorization, because factorization may, when you write the answer, you have the liberty of cross-checking immediately. You know if your answer is right or wrong. How can you get it wrong then? You can course correct, you can go back, you can check your steps. Do that. So we'll just solve some problems now and we'll just get rid of this entire chapter. Let's say x square plus 12x plus 36. Some students are very fond of using the idea a plus the formula a plus b bracket square. I am very reluctant to use such formulae. For one, I don't like to remember the formulae. I like to go with the flow. I like to understand the logic. I like to derive the formula whenever it is necessary. So we can use this formula in this kind of problem, in this problem especially, but I am very reluctant. I would solve it like it's like any other problem. So I'll just say x square. For 12x, I am saying I want to find out the factors of 36. The factors of 36 here are 6 and 6, because 6 into 6 is 36 and 6 plus 6 is 12. So we just write it normally. Plus 6x plus 6x plus 36. And I get this is x plus 6, x into bracket x plus 6. So यहाँ पे you can take 6 common, x plus 6 again, x plus 6 common, and we have x plus 6. And because the two brackets are same, the same thing multiplied twice is like square. So we get x plus 6 bracket square. This is how you can get this. But let's say if the problem was x square plus 12x plus 27. Now we want to find out the factors of 27. There should be two numbers whose multiplication is 27, but their addition must be plus 12. X square plus 9x plus 3x plus 27. The two numbers are 9 and 3. X into bracket x plus 9, 3 into bracket x plus 9. Now x plus 9 comes common and we have x plus 3 here, and this is the answer. Now the next problem we'll take is x square plus 12x plus 20. So we have x square plus 20 के vector 10x plus 2x. So x in bracket x plus 10 plus 2 in bracket x plus 10. X plus 10 is taken common, x plus 2, and that's the answer. I am trying to generate all the problems where the first two terms are same, x square plus 12x. Now let's see, we have minus 28, x square plus 12x minus 28. So here I want to find out the factors of minus 28. 28 के दो factors, I can take any factor. But because the answer should be not 28 minus 28, इसका मतलब the answer must be, the product must be negative. Product is negative only if two numbers are of opposite signs. One must be positive, one must be negative. So if one number is positive, the second number is negative, their addition will be effectively the subtraction of the two. So we want to find out two numbers जिनका multiplication 28 and then subtraction must be 12. 14 and 2 plus 14 minus 2 or minus 14 plus 2. But we'll have to go with this one because the addition is plus 12. So the bigger number must be positive. So now I just write x square plus 14x minus 2x minus 28. I take x common, I can take x common, x plus 14. Here I can take minus 2 common, x plus 14. I can take x plus 14 common now, and I will get x minus 2 in the other way. To all the students who are watching this, please know that there is a correction that I want to suggest. Whenever you find out that there are two factors, one is positive, one is negative, write the negative factor first, not the way I wrote this. Write the negative factor first. जैसे ये होगा x square minus 2x plus 12x and then write minus 28. Sorry, plus this will be 14 plus 14x minus 28. The benefit of this is when you are taking things common, when you have both numbers negative or one number negative and positive, if you are taking minus number, negative number common, sometimes we mess up with the signs when the examination is getting over, there is a time pressure. We have to finish two more problems. A lot of things are playing on our mind. We get things wrong. The best way to avoid that is, the best way to make sure that we don't make mistake with that is, choose the right combination. And this way if you solve it, x square minus 2x plus 14x minus 28. Here you can take x common, it will be x minus 2 in bracket. Take plus 14 common. When you take positive number common, no sign will change. And you will have x minus 2 again, and then x minus 2 is taken common, and x plus 14. I am not telling you that this way, the other way will be difficult. I am not saying it is difficult. I am not saying this is easy. I am not talking about easy or difficult. I am talking about the time pressure when a lot of mistakes happen involuntarily, unknowingly. We can avoid that by making, by playing safe, by following the certain pattern. Okay, we'll just solve one more problem and that will be it for the factorization. Let's say we have x square plus 12x and minus 45. The factors of 45, 15 and 3. Minus 3x plus 15x. I am deliberately making sure that the negative, the factor is written first. So I get x into bracket x minus 3 plus 15 in bracket x minus 3. So I have x minus 3. So we can solve the entire set of problems from the given worksheet and by the same logics. If you understand this clearly, if the logics are clear, then the more number of problems you solve, it becomes more and more and more and more an exercise of just walking the same path again and again. It's not difficult and it's not challenging if once you get it right. I hope you have benefited from this. I hope you study this well. All the best. Thank you.